Weast, W-U-E-S-T. Yeah. See, these are the ones that we're getting to the games where like we call people a lot.
Well, it looks like a V. That's not
Yeah.
like a V. W-V.
I want to know who it is so I can tell my base runner what to do. I'm going to be looking at whoever's in charge. Before I go, I don't want it's a tough spot. You don't want to have your runner. You want to hang on the front.
What's up, bud? Joe, home. Thank you.
Guys. Yeah,
Yes.
Hey, Bob. Hey. No.
Yeah, you know, nothing says broadcast people like that. They can be side events. He even said, square that hangs down from the window. Because it would have looked really cool hanging from there. There's no hooks on it. I think he
3 is in the 10 spot.
so potentially tomorrow.
Yeah, PJ for right field. The 11th batter is going to first base. And the 7th batter is catching. And Scott's going to go down into the reserve.
We're going right.
What's going on, right? Scott's out. TJ Reigns in.
TJ Reigns is going in. And then they're switching some positions.
Okay. TJ Reigns. Reigns is in right. I had Pops jump on the screen and he's like, Bingo, Bango, Bongo. I love that line. And I saved him just immediately after this jump. He's like, I hate that line. He's like, don't run into a double play when I say it. So I put him off this 21.
I want to get who's home.
Shooters. Let me just get us underway, and then we can do that really quick. Is that his name, Jim? So here we are, another game down and another game coming up. I'm not leaving until this tournament's over. We've got Shooters taking on Flashback here in the winner's bracket. Game 31 on your bracket here at Field 1. We're just about to get underway. John Ryan on the mound for Shooters. Smykowski leading off for Flashback. So while we get the game ball situated. So here we are. It looks like we are officially set to go. Ryan on the mound. Smykowski up to bat. As we have one more slight delay, we get the scoreboard reset. Looks like on field 2 high Y with a triple. Hear the crowd going crazy from over here. We are officially ready to go. There's a strike from Ryan. I usually have a booth cam up here during the league games, but knew that I was going to be getting a little haggard up here during this 4-day process. Is that one lined right over the head of John Ryan? There's a single for Smykowski. He's going to actually hustle into second. Good turn around first. Went to go grab my score sheet, look up, and there he is already at second base. So lead off double there. Get you the score in just a second, Pops. In the top of the 7th, it's 9-9, high Y and signature, all tied up on field 2. That's what we've got on Game Changer right now. So Joe Pish up to bat, playing shortstop here for Flashback. Over to left field, foul and out of play. Nice one-handed catch. Looks like an old-timer player. Beer in one hand, 16-inch softball in the other. That's what we call living the dream. That one up the middle, right back at John Ryan. Checks his runner, Smykowski at second. That's going to be the first out. So 1-3 for out number 1. Here comes Joe Yaris.
Now batting Joe Yaris.
Ball inside. That one hit to the right side off the first baseman, flipped through the legs over John Ryan's head. Eric's going to come in to score, or Justin's going to come in to score, for the first run. So Yaris over to first on the RBI single. 1-0 lead here early.
Now batting number 12, Danny Dispenza.
So Danny up to bat right now. Runner on first, 1 out, 1-0 lead. High ball over to the right side. Second baseman under it, makes the catch. Good catch there by Bringle for out number 2. So 2 outs, 1 in, 1 on, and here comes Dylan. Dylan hits this one into right center. Right fielder back, makes the catch for out number 3. That's Raines, the late substitution, making the third and final out of the first inning. So 1 across for Flashback. We roll over to the bottom of the first. Shooters coming up. So here coming up for shooters, we've got Bringle, Bertucci, Connolly, Wiest, Bradford, Storino, Moose, Ryan, Thompson, Raines, and Smuda.
First 3 batters for shooters at the bottom of the first. Pringle, Bertucci, Connolly.
So Jibbs on the mound for Flashback. Tony catching for Jibbs. Joe and Jibbs having a conversation. Got to say the flow on the pitcher's mound is on point. Attorney hair is in full effect. So Bringle in the box, ready to get this bottom of the first inning started. Hernandez with a ball just a little deep. There's a strike, 1-1 count. That one hit up the middle, off the hands of the second baseman. So Dylan unable to come up with it. Bringle on first. So Bertucci up with 1 on. Bertucci gets time. Jib set. There's a strike right on the corner. This one hit over to third, flips it to second for 1, over to first for 2. Bingo, bango, bongo. That's a double play. Bertucci gunned down. Good job there at third base as Lawrence cut across to make the throw. So Bringle erased at second, Bertucci erased at first. Here comes Connolly up to bat. 2 outs for Gibbs. There's a strike. Reminder from Joe, 2 outs on the inning. Hit this one high into center field. Connolly around first, but that's going to be caught by the center fielder, Smikowski, for out number 3. So 1-2-3, the unconventional way after 1. Flashback with a 1-0 lead. We'll be right back here in the top of the second. So Joe is ready to go. Judging by the cheers and the jumping over on field 2, it looks like High Y just defeated Signature. So High Y victorious in their matchup. We'll get the score for you in a second. But High Y victorious. They move on. They'll be playing Smack Out at 8 p.m. right here on Field 1. Talking to a couple of their guys about their sock game. I'm sure they're going to have some fun on the Twitch broadcast. So we've got this one at 5, another one at 6, this one at 6:30, another one following at 8. That's going to be High Y and Smack Out. My times are all mixed up. Is that one hit off the ankle of John Ryan? Kick save and a butte. To no effect, so good to see that he's all right. Let you know what our losing teams are doing as well. So Zawoski up to bat right now. Flashback first baseman. So the final score from Field 2, High Y 10, Signature 9. So a nail biter over there. But High Y walking away victorious. There's a ball inside, a little deep to Zawoski. That one hammered to the right side. Right fielder over. Doesn't make the catch and runs into a fan. Good job by the fan, kind of giving him a safe spot to land. So Signature will be playing tonight at 8 o'clock on Field 2. They'll be taking on Ballbusters. We saw Ballbusters a couple games ago. This one hammered to the left side for a single in front of Bradford. Bradford gets it in quickly with a nice throw to third. So Zawoski with a single, nobody out, and here comes Tony. So other losses, Smack Out will be playing at 9:30 on Field 2. That one hit over to first. Fields it cleanly, steps on one, runs it back to the middle of the infield. So Smuda with the out. Lawrence and Zawoski move over to second and third on the ground out from Tony.
One visit to the mound for shooters to get fourth, guys. Say the notes, get ready. Say the notes, get ready.
So the bracket slowly starting to shake out over here. So 1 out, Russ up to bat. Flashback left fielder with 2 runners in scoring position. Chops over this one to second, fires it over to first. 2 outs, 1 more run in. So Lawrence scores Zawoski over to first on the ground out. Gibbs coming up to bat with 2 outs. There's the strike. This one hit to the shortstop, Connolly under it. Connolly makes the catch, so 1 more run across for Flashback. They're leading 2-0. Shooters coming up here in the bottom of the second. So this broadcast, all the games we've broadcast so far, and all the future broadcasts here at this tournament on Field 1 are brought to you by the folks at Napleton's River Oaks Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. That's riveroakscdjr.com. Visit that website, riveroakscdjr.com. Get a phone number and address. Check out the inventory. Find yourself a nice, sweet new set of wheels. Thank you to our sponsors for helping us make a lot of our tournament magic happen this year. There was also some hard work involved, but we relied on some magic as well. So Wiest leading off here, the number 4 hitter for Shooters. Takes a strike from Gibbs. Double pump and the pitch. This one hit right at second base and caught. Good job there by Dylan. Well positioned for that one. Didn't have to move a muscle. So Dave Bradford up to hit right now. Gibbs set. There's a strike. Bradford chops that one over his head. That's going to fall just in front of left field. Right by Russ. Gets it in quickly. That's going to be a 1-out single for Bradford. So Storino steps in. 1 on, 1 out. Shooters chasing 2 here in the bottom of the second inning. Gives this one a ride into left. Russ there makes the catch, gets it in quickly. No tag from Bradford. So deep fly ball from Storino. Here comes Moose. This one over to right field, under it, makes the catch for out number 3. It's Danny Orspinza with the fly out catch. Moose to right for out number 3 after 2 innings. Flashback holding a 2-0 lead. We'll be right back here in the top of the third, cruising along. So we are back to the top of the lineup here for Flashback. Here comes Justin. Justin with that leadoff hit took 2 bases before anyone had a chance to blink. John Ryan tossing it around as he waits. Moves Bertucci over to the left side. Our left, their right. High fly ball into right field. Rains under, Rains with the catch for a quick out, number 1. So leadoff fly out from Justin, and here comes Pish. Joe Pish wearing number 66, playing shortstop for Flashback. Pish hits this one to the right side in foul territory. It's going to be just out of play. Right into a sea of smack out players. Smack out, of course, victorious in the 5 o'clock game against the defending champion Circus. Pish hits it to the left side right in front of Bradford. He's rounding first hard, but he's going to hold. And Pish takes that pitch and says, "Pish posh, I've got a single." So Yaris up with a runner on first. There's a ball from John Ryan. That one hit up the middle, through the hands of the second baseman. Pish around second, over to third. Looking to draw a throw, but nothing. So Yaris is going to reach that one off the hands of Bringle. So 1 out, runners on first and third. This one hammered into center. That ball dropped in center. So Pish is going to score. Yaris over to second on the drop ball. Danny reaches on the drop fly ball, and here comes Dylan. So another runner in here for Flashback. They've got themselves a 3-0 lead. This one to the right side and foul. Want to thank everyone who's tuned in right now on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. I want to say welcome and thank you as that one hit up the middle into center field. So Yaris across to score. Danny over to third. Dylan on first with the RBI single. That one up the middle, right at Bertucci, flips to Connolly, over to first. Bingo, bango, bongo. That's a double play to end the inning. So 2 more runs across for Flashback. They're leading 4-0. We head to the bottom of the third. Shooters coming right up. So John, 2 strikes here.
This one got beat to shit. So there's 12-22.
I got the phone off for a second to be excited.
Strike!
Now they can try swinging the fourth.
Strike me the well, guys.
It's back on.
There you go.
I don't know if it's good, but it's back on.
What up, guys?
Number 24, John Ryan. Ryan Ruff.
Well, I think we are back in action and good to go. Thank you for everyone who pointed out the connection issues. The good part about the problem we had last night was that I had a standby ready to go, so we only missed a couple pitches in that last inning. That one grounded over to third, fired over to first, a high throw, no bag. As he was coming off, he turned away from the bag, but no, looking for the tag. He is back safe. So I think we are set. Once again, genuinely want to say thank you to everyone who pointed out as soon as it started getting fuzzy, was able to take care of it pretty quickly and make sure that we were back and good to go. One of the perks about running something like this off of a hot spot is that type of stuff is bound to happen at least once or twice. But thankfully, the good old trusty cell phone bailed us out. I see Largo 8005 asking, what sport is this? Where is the fence? This is Chicago 16-inch softball. So no gloves, just a bat and a ball needed. No fence. Technically, there is a fence to our right. It does carry into fair territory. So I'll pan the camera over so you can see that to the right, that grass line fence. If the ball lands over the fence in fair territory, that is a home run. That's one of our ground rules. Thank you, Gino, for the confirmation. Thank you, Beto Rosas. Appreciate your guys' help in getting this figured out. Good to know we are back. So runner on first. High pop fly ball to the right side. Hits the tree. Looks like it stayed in play. That's a foul either way. Strike three. I'm still rattled. We're getting back here. That's Holstein's fence. Mark Holstein does hit some massive dingers. In 1 second, Largo, when I get a break, I'll go to the table behind me and grab a 16-inch softball. I'll hold it in front of the camera just so you can get an idea of the size of this thing. A lot of baseball and softball is played on the West Coast and in the South, but the Midwest here, we love our baseball, love our softball, especially in Chicago, a two-baseball team town. These games originating from Forest Park, Illinois. For those of you joining us who aren't familiar, this is the 2022 Forest Park No Glove Nationals Tournament, 16-inch softball here in Forest Park, Illinois, a suburb of Chicago. This one over to the right side. I'm going to say batter is out. Guessing it's an illegal swing call again, but not totally sure. Oh, he stepped on the plate. Okay, so that's what we get from our official scorekeepers to my right. So Largo on Twitch, new to the idea of 16-inch softball. So I'm going to hold the softball in front of the camera right here. I myself am 6'2". I can palm a basketball, so I've got fairly large hands, and you can see the size of this monstrosity. So imagine that ball coming right back at you from the pitcher, or as a pitcher, hit off the bat, hit well. So that's a pretty big softball that we're playing with. It comes out of the box, brand new, rock hard, and over the course of the game, gets softened. So here we are in the fourth inning, bottom of the fourth. We missed a little bit with our technical difficulties. Once again, I just want to thank you all for sticking with me through that as we figured it out. We're going to be doing all the games here on Field 1. So if you don't see a stream during game time, I promise you we're just getting reset or figuring something out. But like I said at the top of this broadcast, I'm not going home until these games are done. I'm doing every single game here from Field 1 for the 54th Annual No Glove Nationals Tournament. Happy to have you all joining with us, whether you're new to the sport or have been around for a while, as Smuda grounds out for the first out. So one out, we're back to the top, and here's Bringle. So Jibbs with the pitch, throws a well-placed strike right in the well. That one to the left side, hooking, foul, diving attempt in left field. Couldn't quite come up with it. Was Russ. Sorry, listening to the shooter's bench. Having a little fun chirping at Joe. If you are tuning in for the first time, if you just happen to stumble upon the greatness that is 16-inch softball over on YouTube or Twitch or even Facebook, you can check the archives of all those pages. There's going to be all the broadcasts that you can watch on demand from our live broadcast today, yesterday, tomorrow, forever. Winford Street back watching. Glad to have you back with us. Always cool to see familiar names pop up throughout the day. It's like we're just hanging out watching some of the greatest game on dirt as that one flied into center field. So Bringle will be out, and here comes Bertucci. So 2 outs, Flashback with a 4-0 lead. Jibbs with the pump fake. Bertucci hits a pop-up over to left field. That's going to be caught by Russ as he called off Justin at the very last second. So 3 quick outs there, 4 shooters. We roll around. Flashback coming right up.
Lead off with Flashback at the top of the fifth.
So here in the top of the fifth, Joe Pish here to lead it off. Winford Street just left Garfield Park Saturday League. Hope it went well. Hope you had fun. Pat Will, the score of the Circus game was Smack Out 8, Circus 3. Smack Out with a big final inning. Put the pedal to the metal and ended up beating the defending champs by 5 runs. That one fouled to the right side. Almost a nice catch by a fan. Over on the chat, Pat, I will pop up the Game Changer website so you can see the score for all the games yesterday, today, tomorrow, once again, forever. Thursday as well. So 2 strikes to Pish. That's when you definitely have to make sure you enunciate. Just trying to make Joel a little nervous the next time he has to do PA for that one. That one hit right at Connolly off the hands. Pish around second. First, he's going to second. He's going to have a stand-up 2-bagger. So Pish on second. Hit it right at Connolly. Thought he was going to make the catch, but that one kind of hit off the hands and skipped behind him. Pish able to take the aggressive turnaround first and find himself at second. If you think you're going to find your way over to the Park District of Forest Park this weekend, make sure you head over to the merchandise table, the information booth. We've got 2 great things going on in partnership with Play It Again Sports Forest Park. We've got an equipment drive and a bat raffle that both benefit the Park District of Forest Park Parks Foundation, which helps with scholarships and equipment need. So if you've got any spare equipment, cleaning out the bag, or just getting some new stuff, that one hammered into center field by Yaris. Pish around third. He's going to score. That's an RBI single for Yaris. So as I was saying, equipment drive, if you need to get rid of some old, gently used, new equipment that you just don't want anymore, feel free to drop it off. And the fine folks at Play It Again Sports Forest Park, Eric, a great resource for the community, will help turn that equipment donation into a monetary donation for our Parks Foundation to help those who need it with equipment and programming needs. As that one hit to the left side, foul. Stays just inside the fence. Of course, other than that, I mentioned a bat raffle. Played Against Sports Forest Park donated a 34-inch, 36-ounce DeMarini Windy City bat. It's a real sleek-looking bat, $160 value. You can get a raffle ticket for $5. You can get a whole lot of raffle tickets for a whole lot of $5. So make sure you buy your raffle ticket, help support the Parks Foundation, and, hey, maybe go home with a brand-new bat. That one bobbled at first. No play over at first. A little miscommunication. That one off the hands of John Ryan on the late flip. So Smuda got it, was looking to go to second, but didn't really have a great grasp on the ball. Ended up flipping it to Ryan, but Ryan couldn't come up with it. And that puts Yaris over at third, Danny over on first. That one over to third, over to second. It's going to be safe at first. Good turn attempt from Bertucci. Yaris in to score. Danny out at second. Dylan reaches first on the fielder's choice. So 2 runs in this inning, 1 out. Dylan on first. Here's Lawrence. That one hit to the left side. Joe calls it foul. That one just barely foul off the bat of Lawrence. 1 out, runner on first. So we get a time on a deep ball into our left field, their right field. That matchup between 45s and BTA. I'll get you a score update here in a second. So that ball past Ryan. Another deep ball over on field 2. That one hammered into left, right in front of Bradford. So Dylan over to second, Lawrence over to first with the 1-out single. Here comes Zawoski. So on Game Changer, we have in the bottom of the second, 45-0, BTA 4. So BTA currently with the lead over on field 2. So Bertucci moves over. So hits this one into left center. Both outfielders coming in. Bradford with the late call off makes the catch. So Bradford calls off Wiest for out number 2. Here comes the catcher, Tony.
Now batting number 5, Tony Lepore.
So Tony Lepore up here with 2 on, 2 outs. Looking to add to the lead. Hits this one to right field, just past the second baseman, Bringle. That's going to bring 1 run in. Errant throw, but Connolly there to back it up. So Dylan in to score. Lawrence over to third. Lepore with the RBI single. And after 2, we get another run across the board. It's 7-0 Flashback. This one hit to second base, just over Bringle. That's going to be another run. Lawrence comes in to score. Tony over to third. Another RBI single there for Russ. And here comes Gibbs. Got to say, the nickname game on this Flashback squad, top notch. We've got Zoe, we've got Gibbs. Really, that's all you need. 2 goated nicknames right there. If you've ever seen the Belushi movie Beer League, Gibbs looks like he's plucked right out of the cast. Quintessential 16-inch softball look. Great softball player, too. Style and substance, the man's got it all as he hits this one foul to the left side. Caught by the third baseman. So that's going to be an out for Gibbs. Looks around, flashes a big smile to Joe. Out number 3, but 4 more runs across. We head into the bottom of the 5th inning. Shooters coming right up. They were just out in the field, but we'll do it right now. We'll do it again when he's out there. Anthony L. Tyler on Facebook says, shout out to Flashback third base coach Wagner. Hope that's not a troll, as I realized during the live read that his first name's Richard. So bottom of the 5th, Connolly leading off here for Shooters. Shooters not able to get anything across so far. Couple innings left to make some noise. High pop fly in between short, left, and center. Shortstop turns around, Pish makes the catch for out number 1. Quite a few viewers joining us on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. I want to say thank you and welcome to the beautiful Park District of Forest Park softball fields here at 7501 Harrison in Forest Park, Illinois. Whether you're a longtime softball fan or just happen to stumble upon us and hear what this guy's talking about, glad you're here with us. Glad you're here checking it out. Wiest hits that one just over the head of Jibbs. That's going to be a single. So Bradford up with a runner on. Bradford takes a timeout there, says, dang, I wanted that one. Big smile on his face, says, I'm ready. Hits this one up the middle for another single. So back-to-back singles after the out from Connolly. Storino coming up. There's a ball off the plate. It's a deep fly ball to left off a tree. The way he swung there, my baseball coach used to call that the old Bugs Bunny. Kind of spun and corked himself into the ground. Good to see that nothing twisted or tweaked on that one. Looked like he was ready to give it a ride. This one over into right field. That's going to land. It's going to be bobbled over and right. Bradford's going to come around third. He's going to stop after an aggressive turn. Good look by Dave Bradford and an even smarter hold. Thought about going home. Wiest in to score. Storino over at first. So we're going to get a pinch runner here. 1 for 2 for Shooters. So number 1, Neil Hogland, running for Storino. Got ourselves an 8-1 ball game now. Moose hits that one into left center. Left fielder in, makes the catch against the chest. Bradford's going to tag to no throw. And that cuts it down to 8-2, chasing 6 now. So Bradford in on the sack fly. Storino stays over at first. Sorry, Hogland running for Storino stays at first. Sack fly, RBI there for Moose, and here comes John Ryan.
Come on, guys. Come on, Smith.
That one over to the right side from John Ryan. Almost a collision. Dylan ranging back. Danny coming in. Good job by Danny at the last second sliding to avoid the collision for out number 3. So John Ryan flies out to left for the out. After 5, shooters get 2 back. They're still chasing 6. We head to the top of the 6th. Flashback coming right up. So top of the lineup here for Flashback coming up. It's Justin, Pish, and Yaris. Big 4-run inning, last inning for Flashback. The big difference right now. Eric Bedoni, I'll give you a look over at third after this batter. That one hit up the middle for, he's going to hustle into second. That's going to be a double. Nice hustle double there. I was going to say he's in there for a single, but as he was doing a banana turnaround first, I was thinking to myself, there's absolutely no way this guy's stopping at 1. So Justin with the lead off, 2 bags. Brings up Pish. Pish with a big double to start the big 5th inning here for Flashback. That one right at the third baseman. Nice catch. So Jurger with the catch at third. Yaris up to bat, 1 out, runner on second. This one hit high to the left side and foul right into a wall of people. So they're going to keep it in play, keep this bad boy moving. If you're watching over on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch, drop a line. We'll say what's up to you on air. Give you a nice little hey, hi, hello, how you doing? No look pickoff. Good look there between John Ryan and Bertucci. That one hit into center field. Wiest has it. There's going to be a tag. Throw over to third. Connolly's going to cut it. So good tag there for Justin on the sacrifice flyout for Yaris. 2 outs, and here comes Danny. Fly ball into center field. Wiest over, under it, makes the catch for out number 3. So after a big 5th, a quiet 6th for Flashback, shooters coming up here in the bottom of the 6th. So we got 22 coming back in for 12. Jake Thompson re-entering for Jurger. Shout out to Luke over on Facebook. What's up? So after this 6:30 game between Shooters and Flashback, our 8 o'clock game is going to feature Smack Out and High Y. Smack Out in a sea of green to our right, just beyond the first base dugout. Thompson up to bat here, re-entered for Jurger, leading off this bottom of the 6th inning. Hits that one up the middle. Nice play there from Yaris. Good call by Gibbs to let that one go through. Let his short center fielder do the work. Yaris with a nice pick and throw over to 1 for the first out. So Reigns, number 3, up to bat. 1 out here. That one down on the ground, over to short. Pish over to first for out number 2. Shooters number 11 hitter Smuda up. Fairly quiet game for the Shooters offense thus far. Flashback playing them well. Flashback really with that big 5th inning to bust it open. Otherwise, just nickel and diming them on their way to the 5th. That one hit right up the middle, through the legs of Yaris. In the right position, barely had to move like he read the scouting report, but couldn't come up with the ball, and that's going to be a base for Smuda. We're back to the top with Bringle. So 2 outs. Gibbs checks his defense. Pump fake and the pitch. Ball just a little bit deep. There's a strike. Nice pitch from Gibbs. Double pump and the pitch. That one grounded to the right side. Second baseman backing up. Good throw over to Gibbs, but he would have beat it out anyways. So Bertucci hustles down the line. Smuda finds his way over to third on the errant throw. We've got Bertucci coming up. Runners on first and third. Pish over, talking to Gibbs, giving him a second to recollect. Gibbs wearing number 91. Might be my new favorite Chicago athlete with the number 91. Sorry, Dennis. So 2 outs, 2 on here for Bertucci. Fairly big at bat. 1 more inning to score some runs, but you'd love to see something come across right now if you're Shooters. This one hit right at third, off his hands. He stumbles, can't make the play. A little slow to get up. So Lawrence knocked it down. Run still comes in. We've got runners on first and second now. Bringle on second, Bertucci on first with the RBI single. Smuda in to score, and that adds a run to the Shooters tally. Connolly over into right field. Danny over makes the catch for out number 3. They were able to scrape one more across to make it 8-3, but Connolly flies out, nothing else doing. We're heading to the top of the 7th inning. Flashback coming right up. So from shooters, let's see, we've got 12 re-entering for 22. So Jurger re-entering for Thompson. Jurger will be at third base. That's the voice of Ray Zarnick, the figurehead over at our official broadcast sponsor, Napleton's River Oaks Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. You can visit them at River Oaks CDJR to learn more. Of course, not just our broadcast sponsor. If you find yourself over at the Park District of Forest Park this weekend, our beer mugs as well as our ice cream helmets. As there's a time no pitch on that one, a deep ball into the gap in the 45's BTA matchup. But if you get yourself a mini ice cream helmet from the concession stand or a beer mug, big thank you to Napleton for helping us provide those as well. So that one hit into the right center gap. He's around first, going into second. He's going to have an easy stand-up double. So Dylan 2 for 2 on the day. Lawrence up to bat, nobody on, runner on second. Mark, I will get the score for you in 1 second. In the top of the 5th, it's BTA 5, 45's 4 at the moment. That one over to second, right at. It's going to be out. So Bringle with the good play. We're going to get a pinch hitter here for Flashback. 27 for 33. It's going to be a pinch hitter for Zoe, Shane Lawler. So shooters on their third visit. Zarnick going to talk to John Ryan. So top of the 5th. Let's refresh and see if that updates as we've got a little bit of time. Now we've got in the top of the 5th, BTA 7, 45's 4. So if you heard a lot of cheering, probably scored on that ball that we had to call timeout for, as it got pretty raucous over there. So BTA right now with the lead against one of the annual favorites here in the No Glove Nationals tournament, the powerhouse that is 45's. So Lawler here batting for Zawoski, hits this one into center. Wiest in, now Wiest back, makes the catch. He's going to fire it in, play at home, but that ball's going to come in late. So Dylan in to score on the sacrifice fly. RBI for Lawler. Good pinch hit at bat there, and we've got 2 outs. So Tony Lepore, the catcher, coming in. This one hit to the left side. Bradford over, stumbles just a little bit. That's the difference between a catch and no catch. And Tony's got himself a 2-out single. So 2 outs. Russ up to bat. That one hit up the middle. Ryan knocks it down, throws it over, picked at first by Smuda for the out. So 1-3 for Ryan Russ. Does it in the 7th. 4 flashback shooters coming up. So here coming up for shooters in the bottom of the 7th, chasing 6 is Wiest, Bradford, and Storino. The meat of the lineup looking to do some work. There's a ball off the plate. High pop fly over to second base. Dylan there makes the catch. Here comes Bradford.
Now batting with the 7th, Dave Bradford.
So Bradford gets time. There's a strike. Bradford hits this one just between short center and short, slides in center, kicks it over. Bradford with the wide turn, but they get it in quickly. So that one splits Pish and Yaris for the single. This one hard to the left side, foul.
Now batting with the 2, Storino.
So Jibbs with the pitch to Storino. Storino hits it hard right at Pish. Pish over to first. Bradford froze. Dropped to the ground. As he was on the ground, Zoe asking why he didn't throw to second. Bradford with a big smile on his face, knowing he got away with one there. So Storino out at first on the 6-3 ground out. We got ourselves 2 outs, and here comes Moose. So the loser of this game plays the 9:30 a.m. game tomorrow morning on Field 2 against Chicago Dynasty. The winner moves on and plays at 9:30 tonight against the winner of BTA and 45s. That one chopped into the ground, fielded, fired, dug out at first for out number 3 by Zoe. Good quick play by Yaris to get it over there, and a good job by Zoe to complete it. So a 10-3 out there is going to do it. And this one's going to be over. So Flashback with the 9-3 victory over Shooters. They're going to move on and play in tonight's 9:30 game right here on Field 1. So our next game starts around 8 o'clock. And then after the Smack Out and High Y game, we'll have Flashback versus the winner of BTA and 45s. Shooters moves down to the losers bracket. They are game 31, so they're going to play up against Dynasty tomorrow morning at 9:30 on Field 2. So that game and all games this weekend here on Field 1 brought to you, of course, by Napleton's River Oaks, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, River Oaks, CDJR.com. Go over there, check it out, see what kind of cool stuff they have in their inventory. Get their sales department number, give them a call if you've got any questions. Of course, Napleton's, the Car Guru's top-rated dealer in 2020. So glad to have them on board with us for the 2022 No Glove Nationals Tournament. But that's going to do it for this game between Flashback and Shooters. It was a hard-fought battle. Flashback just never let up. They come away victorious. And here at 8 o'clock, as you see Carl dragging the field right now with a stogie in tow, we're getting ready for our 8 o'clock matchup between Smack Out and High Y. I'm Adam Cumby.